Happy Memorial Day weekend, guys. Coming to you from Clemson, South Carolina. And we're at our lake house for the Memorial Day weekend. And here's a look at the outside. We did pressure wash the porch. Got the upper deck porch up there. Little screened in porch area. We'll be sitting there later tonight. And the little fire pit area, but we cleaned a lot of this downstairs up. We had a lot of storage stuff and life jackets and things down here, and we cleaned up, and so got it looking good. We pressure washed the dock, and it's like we're good to go. But here's a little look of the walkway down the lake. I'm gonna go in and try to throw a little rod in, see if I can catch a carp. Carp are rolling right now. This time of evening is really good at catching carp with some, we call it dough bait or cotton bait. And it's basically do the cotton to keep it on the line. It's a booger to get off when it dissolves, but the carp, they love it. And so I'm gonna go down in here and wet a rod a minute on the dock, smoke a pipe, and just do a little relaxing. So we're down here for Memorial Day, and then once Vicky gets out of school, we'll be down here more and more in the summer. We'll split our time between here and we've got a camper at the beach, so we'll split our time between here, the lake, and the beach. So we spend more time at the beach, seems like, in the fall and the winter, just because there are not a lot of people down there, and more time this summer at the beach. So more time summer at the lake is what I should have said. But we're on the dock now and headed to, I'm going to be sitting on the pontoon. I'm going to get my rods in the water. Kids just got finished swimming, so I wasn't going to fish while they were out here swimming. But here's a good look at the lake. We got a pretty nice spot in the cove. There's a beach over there where, if you see the golf flag, somebody's put a golf flag on the beach. But we buried a pig over there and smoked it underground, me and my brother-in-law, last 4th of July. Boy, it was hot. So, and then there's the pontoon. We had the pontoon out earlier today. Took the kids out swimming. It seems it's all about the kids, just keep them happy, make sure they're having fun. And I was out here earlier. They went into Clemson downtown and did some shopping, and so I'm gonna sneak down there and do some fishing. As soon as I put them in the water, I heard the voices. Here comes the kids. Sure enough, diving in the water. So I'm gonna get these rods in the water real quick. Give you the nostril shot again as I put my tobacco. What I'm smoking is some Davidoff medallions, flake medallions. Pretty good stuff. And smoking my only Peterson now. I traded the other three, the little Stride, the System Standard, and the Spigot, for a Castello Antiquary, size G, so it's a giant. And to a guy in Canada, already shipped it off, and the Antiquary should be here. It said June 6th, so hopefully it takes a little time to get from Canada to North Carolina. But again, we're at the lake house in South Carolina this weekend, and we're going to be having a party. I'm not. The neighbors next door, they have a double-decker, and they got it all decked out. They're going to have a band up there, and people will be swimming, floating around in the lake. They're good neighbors. We got good neighbors on both sides. The guy on the other side, of me. That's Mike, real good friend, real close to him. He's the guy I gave the hops to. That has the hops growing up the side of his house. It's a little too dark to show you that, but just take my word for it. So, all right. Set you right here for a minute. I'm going to get these cast in. We're going to go for some carp. Don't have to throw it real deep for carp. Carp like to come in into this cove at night, so I'm not going to throw it far. Put it right over there. Got a ladder here that serves as a good rod holder. So I'll get the ladder up. Sit down the rod holder right there. They don't bite. Carp take it and go. So there's no. It's not hard to do. It's not hard fishing to do. Because they basically hook themselves and you just reel them in. But they're a load of fun to catch. They're hefty fish, and it's very popular over in England, carp fishing. So if you got any friends across the pond, ask them about carp fishing, and they'll give you a good rundown on it. So I'm gonna get out rod number 2. Rod number 2, I'm gonna throw a little bit over here, kind of where the kids were swimming. Yeah, I'm not chunking it out far at all. My daughter dropped her iPhone XR right off the dock here today, and I found out that it was about 10 feet right here under the dock. That one's good. That one's good. So now all I gotta do is just sit and wait and smoke my pipe. But anyway, I found out how deep it was. We didn't get the phone. We found out. I went on the computer and found out that the XR is not very waterproof at all. It can go down to like 2 meters for 30 minutes, and it's been in there. But our neighbor said if the battery's not charged, maybe it's still good. They're gonna have a guy that can dive down there. I'm not diving down in there, and it's not worth it to me for a phone to risk your life. So anyway, I'm gonna go sit on the boat and watch my lines. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna sit on these Adirondack chairs. Yeah. So I've got a little table here. I think I'll do that. It'd be easier to get the rod if I have to. So let's do that. I'm gonna turn this chair around real quick. Stand-up paddleboard that the kids were on today. And there are the rods. And again, you don't have to wait for a bite. It's just, you see the rod bend and just hang on. So, and it may take a while for the cove to calm down a little bit, because, you know, the kids have been, my goodness, what is that thing? Oh, that's a big moth. I don't know what that was. It wants my, that's one of those, like the hummingbird moth. That was cool. My wife came out one day, said, Lance, there's a baby hummingbird out here. Come here and look at it. And it was that hummingbird moth. I said, that's the hummingbird moth, sweetie. And so I gave her a little science education on the hummingbird moth. They're cool. There's one that was like a bumblebee. It's got the black and yellow stripes. It's kind of a defense mechanism, but it doesn't light. It just continually flaps its wings like a hummingbird, fly forward or backwards, and it sips nectar from flowers. Very, very cool. Look them up. Hummingbird moth. Very cool. So, all right. I was out here earlier trying to do a video, and the kids were out here playing and jumping, and I'm just not gonna have the kids on video, especially in their swimsuits. And my daughter's got a friend, and I'm just not didn't feel comfortable of keeping the videos, so decided to come down here when they were done and do it with just me and not have to worry about it. Good day on the water. The wind, the good breeze. But we love being on the water, and there's a bridge right across from the neighbor's dock, the double decker, and I've actually jumped off the bridge before in my younger days. As back in the, I don't know, 2008 maybe. It's somewhere back in there, way back in there, when I jumped off the bridge with some friends. There may have been a little bit of refreshments, that little liquid courage going on. And no, I didn't do it naked. So don't ask. Davidoff flake medallion, pretty good stuff. It's got a center bullseye of Cavendish, and I believe it's Virginia Creek. Don't quote me on it. It's just something I chose to bring down here. I brought that in 5100 and some full Virginia flake. And I was smoking my Castello earlier when I did my first video. So I want to show you it. I've just bought it off of Smoking Pipes. It was in their estates, and got a really good deal on it. And it's a really nice, it's a straight billiard, kind of a chimney bowl, larger pipe. But again, the 3 Petersons, I put them up on the forum. We have a trading section on the forum, Pipe Smokers Den. Look it up if you're not on there. Tell them Robert Leslie sent you. New member introduction, say, hey Robert, what's going on? I'll say, what's up, dude? But I was on there, and trading section, I said, I'm going to put 3 Peterson up there, and I have some Latake. I had some Frogmorton and some Squadron Leader, Mississippi River Reserve. So I put the 3 Peterson and all that. I said, I'd like to trade all this just for a Castello, and within 5 minutes, guy got on there and says, hey, I got a Castello I want to trade. And so we made the deal. He's in Canada. I'm waiting for it to get here. Mine's on the way. His is on the way. So I think he got a good deal. But I would rather have one good pipe for those 3. And I was like, why not try it? Just put it out there. May not get anything. And it was on there. It wasn't 5 minutes, and the guy sent me a private message, said, here's a picture of mine. I want to do it. He didn't make me. He asked me if I could take more pictures of them, but I took 15, 20 pictures of all the other pipes, different angles, and sent to him. He said, I'm good. Here's the address, and here's the instructions on what to do. And so wait a minute. Guess what I have on my pocket? And I really didn't know. It's the Castello. I didn't know I had it. Anyway, I was smoking it earlier. Boom! So I won't have to do a video about that one. I'll show it to you again in a minute. It's getting dark, but bear with me. I gotta get the matches out. So we love Memorial Day weekend. It's a good holiday for the lake. It's not as busy as the 4th. But the neighbors in the, around here, we have the float party, so. Hot dogs, hamburgers, all you can drink, but I won't be doing much drinking. I'm not a day drinker. I like to drink like a glass of wine at night. So, happy Memorial Day, everybody, and greetings from Clemson, South Carolina. We'll be down here off and on all summer, and I'll try to shoot some more videos. It's nice when the striper run right through here, right like the end of summer. and it's I get out in the kayak and put a little spinner bait out and just kind of troll it behind the kayak, and then when one of those stripers get on, hits that spinner bait, it'll pull me around this whole lake. Well, not the whole, it's exaggeration, but it'll pull you around the lake in that kayak, and it is a hoot. Those things are 18, 20 pounds, and I don't bring them out of the water. They don't survive well. I don't keep many fish. I just enjoy catching them. I love to eat fish, but I don't like cleaning them. So any fish, I usually throw them back. I was gonna keep some crappie this year. I caught some crappie and ended up turning them back in because I was like, I can just go to the store and buy fish, and I just enjoy catching them. So anyway, God bless everybody. Pipe Smoker's Den. Check it out if you haven't, and we will see you later. I'll try to do another video before I leave down here. Take it easy.